Hey, so let me respond to this question about what principals should do for teachers to make them want to love coming to school. I think that's a very good question. One, because it deals with teacher morale, and we know that when teachers feel good about where they work, student achievement goes up. I do take issue with, it's the teacher's job to love the students as if it's only the teacher. I think it is the teacher's job to love the students, but it's all of our jobs to love the students. And in all of us loving the students, we all have a role to play. I think what administrators should do is be very keen to school culture, create a culture of respect, create a culture of accountability, be consistent in the messages that you're bringing forth to the staff. Be a visible champion of whatever the vision is that you have. Don't be an in the office principal. Be out there with your troops, checking on them, seeing ways in which you can support them, giving them an opportunity to take ownership in the process. And what I mean by that is, letting teacher ideas come forth and be collaborative in your approach to leading. I'm not a teach the testing type of person. I've never been. I believe that you teach to teach principles, and once a student is educated and understands how to critically think and assess, they can pass any test. So give teachers back the ownership in terms of being creative in their classrooms to try new ideas. Encourage them to try new ideas, support them in their practice, and if they need to tweak it, then get with them to tweak it. My responsibility as an administrator is to put the right teachers before students, but then when we have the right teachers before students, support them. So let me be clear. If you're a teacher that doesn't care, that doesn't love, as the gentleman was saying, then you don't need to be in front of students, and I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure that you're not in front of students. But if you care and you need just a little extra skills and a little extra support, then my job is to get with you, roll up the sleeves, and help you, make it happen, and let us figure out together what we can do to improve students and to improve teacher practice. And the last thing that I think that you can do as an administrator is know what you don't know and know what you know. And what you know, advocate for it. What you don't know, admit that you don't know it, because an administrator is not all knowing. And encourage and ask for support from those who do know. So for example, if I'm not a science guy, but I have some teachers that are phenomenal science teachers. If we're having a science discussion, I'm not leading it. I'm taking a subservient position. I'm falling back and I'm getting into student mode myself. So I think like these kind of approaches and strategies are important. One, school culture. Culture of respect, culture of accountability, a culture of enrichment, high expectations, creativity. Two, teacher support. Gotta support teachers and give them control and a license to do what they feel that they need to do to move their students. And of course, three, be visible. Don't be an in the office administrator, a paper pusher. You got to go out there, develop relationships with the community, develop relationships with your teaching staff. All of these things help to make an effective school. But most importantly, I think these are the things that help make teachers want to work in a school when they know they have a consistent leader who's going to have their back, who's going to champion their cause, who's going to always be committed to the vision. When I talk to teachers, I don't want you to be committed to me. Be committed to the vision that we created on behalf of children. And I say we create because I think teachers have to be a part of developing the vision for the school. That's my thoughts. Great question. You got me here on a Sunday doing this. Peace.